Yvette Sojourner here. Yvette Sojourner here. Hello. Listen, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, share. How else is all this goodness going to be spread across the YouTubeverse and the interweb, right? This is the place and the space where luxury meets authenticity. So today I'm going to share with you all of the bags in the order in which I got them from Hermes in 2023. I know I did kind of touch on this in one of my last videos. It was my last unboxing, but because I ended up with another bag, I figure I might as well just share them so you can see them instead of me constantly talking. So without further ado, let's get into it. So there are the bags that I received in 2023 from Hermes, from the very first Hermes bag to my last of 2023. I cannot wait to see what 2024 has in store. Speaking of which, I do have to talk a little bit. I want to share with you what is on my 2024 wish list. Now, keep in mind, we will be in France in April and May. So I will definitely be visiting the boutique in Paris at that time. And of course, linking up with my essay there. I have already shared this wish list with my essay here in the US. So she's already got all the details. I still have yet to send it to my essay in France as yet, but I am preparing to. So these are all the goodies that I am hoping and crossing my fingers that I get in 2024. Now, let me say, all of these bags that are on my wish list, of course, will have palladium hardware because that is just what I adore and love. So I may not mention that bit, I may forget. So let me say that up front. So the first bag on my list is a Constance 18. I love the idea of it. I love the fact that it actually fits the more recent iPhone. As far as the size, I believe it's going to be kind of like my Evelyne 16, where it's going to fit all the basics that I typically carry. I love bags like that, where I don't have to carry everything that I own because I have a tendency to overload my bags. Next is a Constance 24. Yes, if I get the first two items on my wish list, this will be the year of the Constance for me. If I don't, life goes on. But I will say, this is the year of the Constance for me. I am really wanting a Constance. So hopefully I can get both the 18 and the 24. So the first on the list is 18. The second is the Constance 24, which is slightly bigger. So it will allow me to carry a little bit more items, which I'm happy with as well. Third on my list is a Birkin 30. Now I have not mentioned colors or leather type as yet, so hold tight, but I will say, because I already own a gold Birkin 30 with palladium hardware. I'm still leaning towards another neutral, so I'm hoping this one in particular could be just a basic black. I do have the black Quadro Birkin 25 already, but that's more of a canvas tweed like material, so this one would be perfect to add to my wardrobe. So the last on my list, I have 4 bags only on my list. I know I say only, but it's all, you know, quota bags, and that's because I've had my fill of non-quota bags, so I really will not be seeking out any non-quota bags at this point, because I had so many this year that I accepted. So the last one on my list is a Kelly 28. I already own a Kelly 32 in Cellier, and I love that bag. It's just too big. It's funny because I have a Birkin 30 and I don't feel that's too big, but then again, it has 2 handles, whereas the Kelly has 1 handle and the strap, and mine's is vintage, my Kelly 32. So I would love a Kelly 28 so I can see the size difference, and I think it's just another one of those no-brainers to add to my wardrobe, which will give me a little more versatility when it comes to going out and about in the world. So as far as colors are concerned, for all of my choices, like I said, palladium hardware, okay? I just love it. It is my thing. It's my jam. I'm gonna stick with it. Next, as far as colors, I would like a Birkin 30 in black, which I already mentioned. But another thing is, if I could get a Constance in black, that would be the dream, right? That's goals right there, because it would just, it's just so versatile. And can you imagine it with the palladium hardware? Oh my God, it sounds just fabulous to me, fabulous. Gray, I'm looking for a lighter gray. So I would say what is it? Gris Pearl, or Gris Nude. Those 3 colors are on a lighter scale, since I already have the Birkin 25 and it's in a darker grayish tone, even though it is not, the name of it is not, it's not gray. Seeing the Birkin 25 is on a gray scale. If to me, I consider it a dark gray, even though the color is actually vert almond, which is translated to green almond, but I just say gray. So with that being said, I would like a lighter colored gray bag. I don't care which one. I don't really have a preference as long as it's a lighter gray. So thus far, we have black, we have a lighter gray. The last color on my list is more of a cream ivory tone. So all of the colors that fall in the grouping of ivory and cream, that is also on my list. So we have black, we have the lighter gray, and then we have like an ivory creamish color. I would love those. As far as leathers, I really don't have a preference when it comes to the type of leather. I'm still very open because thus far I have loved each bag I've gotten, so we shall see. But as far as hardware, definitely palladium. That's just what I'm going for. Now, if they offer me something else, I may consider it. I'm just not really, it's not going to be the top of my list. So if they offer me something that's black with gold, I may consider that. I'm not going to knock it until I actually see it. Now, there is something else on my wish list that I did not think would be on there for a very long time. Like, I don't know. I really did not anticipate this particular thing being added to my list. But I'm going to share it with you because all of my people who have been with me from the very beginning are going to love this. So outside of Hermes and outside of bags, I've added 2 very special things to my wish list, and I'm crossing my fingers so when we go to France that I can pick these up as well. The first is the NSLDA Cartier bracelet. I will insert the name so that you are aware of what I'm saying, because I am even struggling here. You know, I'm going to be honest with you because that's what I do. But I will also insert a picture so that you can see what it looks like. My okay, so this came from me wearing my normal stack. And wearing my normal stack, I realized it would be really nice to replace this particular piece. I've had this for so very long, and just because I'm replacing it doesn't mean I'm going to get rid of it. It's just time for it to be stowed away, and that is what I'm going to do. This piece will be replaced with that particular bracelet. And the next thing that is on my list, the next thing I am pretty excited about, because it's going to actually get me to kind of step outside of my shell, and that is the Just and Clear earrings. Yes, in white gold. I am so in love with the idea of these earrings that I am going to actually get another hole for that. And when I do that, of course, I will probably bring you along, because I cannot wait to get those loops. They look so fabulous. And can you imagine the two of them together in my ear right here? Oh my God, it's gonna look lovely. It's gonna look real fire. It's gonna look really nice. It's gonna look very, very nice. And that is what I'm going for. Let me fix my fro because I done messed it up. Listen, let me fix this. Let me fix it real quick. I done messed it. You know how it is. If you have an afro, you get it. If you're natural, you get it. Once you mess with it, oh my goodness, you gotta check and make sure it looks good. Okay, I'm good. Make sure. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so now you are caught up on my wish list. There's other basic things on my wish list. I don't know if you want to know those things, but if you do, just let me know. I'm very open when it comes to Hermes, because of course I will be looking at the ready to wear. And luckily for me, I will be there for 2 seasons. So I think I will be there for the end of summer and then rolling into fall. So I will be able to see both of those collections, which is going to be amazing. Outside of that, yeah, of course I have to pop over to Cartier to see my essay, because she's been with me since day one when we got engaged and then married. So I have to pop over and see her. With that being said, I think that is the end of this video. So in the next video that will be coming up, I'll be doing some reviews of my Picotin, since it's been a year since I've had it, and for the Birkin 30. Yes, I cannot believe how fast time is flying by. And don't forget, I will be in France in April. So I will be definitely doing a pack with me, showing you all the travel goodies that I use when I am traversing the world. So stay tuned for all of the goodness that I'm preparing to share with you. I'm so excited to be able to do this. And of course, I will try to share with you what we do with the house, if anything at all. If we go anywhere, I will actually probably just post some things on the community board to see if anyone is interested in seeing things that we end up doing, because I've done videos in the past of the Louvre and of Crico when we did the Champagne tour. And yeah, I don't want to keep doing the same things over and over again or showing you the same things, but you know I'm going to go to the Louvre because that's my thing. I just love to be in that space. So even if I'm just sitting in a little nook hanging out, I'll probably snap some images so you can see that. But as you can see, I'm very excited. I am very excited. And oh my goodness, don't let me forget, I will also be doing a series on the silk Hermes scarves and how to wear them. I hate to say it that way because I'm not a professional as to how to wear them, but I've had requests on how I wrap the scarves and how I use them, also how I care for them. And I may also touch on caring for my Hermes bags as well when I do the year reviews, so that you are aware of that. I don't know, I'm rambling on right now, so now's a good time for me to stop and say thank you for joining me. And yeah, until next time.